The travelers who bought Joseph took him to Egypt and sold him to an Egyptian officer named Potiphar. God was with Joseph and made him successful at everything he did. Potiphar put Joseph in charge as his personal assistant. One day, Potiphar's wife tried to get Joseph to sin against God and Potiphar, but Joseph refused. This made her angry, and she accused Joseph of doing something he didn't do. Potiphar believed his wife, and Joseph went to jail. But God was still with Joseph and blessed him. The jail warden put Joseph in charge of the other prisoners. One night, two of the prisoners, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker, both had dreams. They told Joseph about dreams they had. The cupbearer dreamed about a vine with 3 branches. Grapes grew on the vine, and the cupbearer squeezed them into a cup and gave it to Pharaoh. The baker dreamed that he had 3 baskets of bread on his head. The top basket had baked goods for Pharaoh, but the birds were eating them out of the basket. Joseph told them what the dreams meant. Joseph said that in 3 days, the cupbearer would serve Pharaoh again, but the baker would not, because in 3 days, he would be put to death. Joseph asked the cupbearer to remember him and to tell Pharaoh that he did not deserve to be in jail. The cupbearer did serve Pharaoh again, but he forgot about Joseph. 2 years later, Pharaoh had 2 dreams. Pharaoh saw 7 fat cows eaten by 7 skinny cows, and 7 fat heads of grain eaten by 7 thin heads. No one knew what these dreams meant. Finally, the cupbearer remembered Joseph. God told Joseph what Pharaoh's dreams meant, and Joseph explained the dreams to Pharaoh. The dreams represent 7 years when plenty of food will grow, followed by 7 years when no food will grow. You should choose someone to save food during the good years to use during the bad years. Pharaoh realized that God was with Joseph, so he made Joseph second in command in all of Egypt. No one was more powerful than Joseph, except for Pharaoh himself. Joseph stored away food during the good years. When the famine came, people from every land came to Egypt to buy grain from Joseph. God sent Joseph to Egypt and blessed him so that he rose to a position of great authority. God used Joseph to help Joseph's family and many others. When Jesus came to earth, he gave up his position of honor in heaven to be Savior of the world.